On Flip TV, where we talk about everything relating to girls, from relationship, heartbreak, fashion, just anything that has to do with girls. I am Adeni Adela, and in the studio today I have two gorgeous brain. I have Zubi Glad and
Olajide Taofik-Olamide. Welcome
to Girls Closet on Flip TV. So today we have some interesting topics just for you. We have feminism and also what are the consequences this feminist has caused in relationships. And also dating a fanatics, a religious fanatics. Hey, can you deal with someone that is very that is a fanatic when it comes to being religious? Like, can you date such person? First of all, we are going to be treating feminism and also the consequences it has had on relationship. First of all, what is feminism? Feminism is the best advocacy of women's rights on the basis of gender equality. And who is a feminist? A feminist is someone who supports feminism. Let me go again. Feminism is the advocacy of women's rights on the basis of gender equality. And who is a feminist? A feminist is someone who supports feminism. Have you ever like come across a feminist before?
Well, there are so many feminists out there.
Are you sure you're not a feminist?
I'm not a feminist.
Because last time I checked, there's some kind of thing that she talks about that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Okay, ask me again if I've come across one before.
No. Alright, so we are going to be talking about the effects this feminist has brought into their relationship, because so many feminists out there. Yes, we have a lot of men. I don't know if I'm a feminist. I am not a feminist.
You're not even sure where you are.
I am not a feminist, please. Okay, like this feminist of a person, they actually support gender equality, like what a man can do, a woman can do better.
Do the same.
How do you think that that affected relationships?
Well, when we talk about feminism, I think when all these feminists, when they are on the receiving end, that is when they want the table to be balanced. They want the equation to be 50-50. But when they are on the giving end, they tend to switch the whole narrative. When it will actually benefit them, they will say, okay, this is my right, you have to do this, you have to do that. But they say, yeah, let us share the responsibility as well. You see them willing. So they are not really... I think being a feminist
Why are you laughing?
it's just this kind of woke, would I say woke belief or culture or something just coming up recently, let's say in the past 10 years or let's say 5 to 10 years or so. Because if we look at the African culture entirely, there's nothing like all these feminists coming up to say, okay, we have to be shoulder to shoulder. Even by biblical times, in everywhere there's hierarchy. Even in heaven there's hierarchy, and everyone can't be on the same level. It's possible we can't be on the same level. The man will surely be higher than the woman. That's just it. That's it.
Hallelujah.
Amen. Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you, Lord.
Thank you,
So
Father.
they say, okay, let's share responsibility, even in homes that we want to do 50-50. Ha! Well, that home is gonna be hot.
See, my idea about feminism and feminist, like I kind of feel that people that support or feminists are those people, are those women whom have had failed relationships, failed marriages. My definition, failed relationship, failed marriages, and then they now come up.
So they have this 8.
Yes, to say that don't allow any man to put you in between his thighs. They are not worth it. What you can do, what they can do, you can as well do it. Don't take shit from a man. Stuff like that. There are those who have had failed relationships, failed marriages, and they are now there to confuse rather than convince young girls that they are actually supposed to be under a man. My definition.
Well, I don't think it's really under a man, but just be beside. Don't try to be too like ahead of the person. You can just be like we are side by side like this, because they said partners, and when you're walking down the aisle, she's not walking behind you, she's walking beside. partners stay beside each other.
That's the language of feminists talking. They
Which
tell you,
is-
see, that's what they'll tell you. They'll tell you that a woman is supposed to be beside, but in the right sense, in the original sense, they used to say behind every successful man
There is
a woman. Is behind, not
Rema.
beside.
Rema.
Do you understand?
In my opinion.
Okay, thank God
let's
you
say-
said your
let's say-
opinion though.
In my opinion, I would always like to link so many things to football because I understand football. I can easily relate it with life occurrences. When players are lining up, they don't line up behind each other. They line up beside as a team. They are teammates. They are pursuing one goal, which is to win the other team. They are not looking at I'm the one who scored. I'm the one who did the assist. I'm the one who make this save. They're like a bunch of broom. One broom, see a strand. Is it a strand or?
I'm sorry, I don't even know what came to my head when I say bunch of brooms.
Like just like broom.
Okay.
One every broomstick can never be the same. One will be very short, one will be medium, and one will be very long. So it's just like the two of them has to be together. It does not mean that you should overshadow the other person.
Can I ask you something?
Okay.
See, I don't know, like I don't even know the angle where you're coming from. But you see that adage, bah?
Yeah.
Not me create them. Were you the one that created it?
I don't know. We
Were you the
were
one?
born and we heard people saying it.
We know that we had like this is something that we grew up to hear, and we now believed it that behind every successful man there's a woman. You know, there was one day
believe that there's a woman behind every successful man. It is struggle. He struggled to be successful.
No, I believe no.
It's him and himself and God.
Okay. All right. My the God is not foolish. So he said, "He that findeth a wife find what a good thing and obtain what favor." So let's not drag it
those who made it
too
while
much.
they were single. Who were the people behind them? They made it, but you see, they made it through their resilience and God. You never see all this one that they say behind successful. Who is behind the full unsuccessful man? Wait, who is behind the unsuccessful man?
See, well, let me tell you something. You never see when you talk about someone being successful, and but it depends on the angle you're looking at
behind
from.
the successful woman. Who is
You understand?
Who is
Well, we're not talking about that. This guy is a feminist, even though he's a guy. Okay, what I'm saying, like, you know, one day someone was arguing something and arguing. So they were arguing about I think it was a woman or a lady, I don't even know. She said that a woman should not allow herself to be, should not be subject to a man, should not allow yourself to be subdued, you know, this kind of thing. So an elderly woman had to ask a question. She said, "You're saying that a woman should not be under a man. Now tell me, how do you conceive? If you want to conceive, are you going to be the one to ride on the man, or the man will ride on you for you to conceive?" That is why you have to be down for the sperm to enter very well. You understand? So I mean, no.
I think you've experienced this thing before because me like this.
They coming down.
I'm wearing blue.
Baba blue. So that is it. So when an elderly woman, I think, she had to ask that question. What as in why do you think that for a man to pregnant a woman like through sexual intercourse, the woman has to be down?
Of course.
While the man stays up. That means that man is supposed to be on top of you. You understand? You're not supposed to be. No, listen. See, if you say you're doing doggy style, believe me, I know that's what she wants to say. That's your business. Like you're acting sense now, right? You're acting sense. Can you imagine? Like
I'm still a kid. I don't know what you're talking about.
We are both from the same state and we don't do stuff like that.
I beg, wait with this.
We don't.
I beg. Okay, now wait. Okay, I'm the bad bitch here, right? I'm not talking again.
No,
I'm done. I'm not saying
lecture from you. And expertise.
You will learn every day.
Exactly. Exactly.
You know, the more we live, the more.
Okay, you say you're having temperature. Now I understand.
All right, let's continue.
I think I'm done actually.
No, you can't be done.
What would I be done?
You stop at.
Please, the rice is done.
The rice is not done.
You stopped at doggy.
Yeah.
Oh really? You actually know what it is, huh?
No,
you can imagine. So how come wait? No, sorry. You acting like you don't know. So how come when I said it, you were now like
and you know that I'm acting, so you should have continued.
I beg go answer that. All right. Okay, so that is it. You get. I heard the elderly woman say that. When when I heard
You
this
have to be
stuff,
down.
like I didn't even know much of the things that I know now. You understand? I was a little bit naive
That woman is
as at that time.
white.
So while growing up, I'm like, okay, so does it mean that if a man wants to pregnant a woman, he has to stay on top? You understand? So that is to show you that according to her, in her words,
Yeah.
that's to tell you that you as a woman, if you say me you dey on top, they be say you be boss lady. Nothing go see as they here they come outside, nothing they go in. You understand?
Okay, it means the marriage won't work or something.
No,
Just saying.
that means as a woman, for you to have a successful relationship and a successful marriage, you have to allow the man to ride.
Yeah,
You understand?
I will enter heaven in Jesus' name.
Not the other way around.
Yeah.
So I'm talking based on what I was trying to like antagonize, right?
Yeah,
what you
yeah.
said. So that is it.
It's not really see, I'm not saying that women should be rubbing shoulder with men. I'm not saying that, but
But that we're discussing about feminism and feminists.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what they preach.
no, yeah,
That's what they
are
preach.
preaching like they have to rival with their husband, like don't allow him to just tell you anything to do.
Thank you.
Don't allow him
And yet they want to conceive and have a child. So why don't you be on
you know
right
that?
so that you will be actually have a child? This is, it doesn't make
Even
sense.
beyond having
It doesn't
child,
make
even
sense.
beyond having a child, there are roles that are meant for a man and for a woman.
Exactly.
The role of a man is to oversee the home. It's just like a president and the other people. If they try to rival with the president, all the administration will collapse. That's just it. The man's role is to provide, protect, secure, like make sure everything is insured, is secured for the family. So as a woman, your own is just like this head and the neck. The brain is inside the head, but it can't function without this neck. If this neck ceases to exist now, it will just fall off and roll. The man is like the head, but the woman is the one holding the home together while the man is away.
Funny enough,
So-
you know, like there are some things that maybe I might just step on toes. I don't know if that would be stepping on toes or something. All right,
Feel free.
I read something in the Bible. I think that should be 1 Corinthians chapter 11, either first or second, but it's in Corinthians 11. The Bible says that for the head of Christ is God,
Okay,
and the head of every man is Christ,
okay,
and the head of the woman
okay,
is the man.
okay.
You understand? I had to bring that up because of what you said. So, therefore, a woman who cannot submit herself to the man, she does not have a head. Like you're living like there's no head in your head. I don't even understand what I mean. So, every woman, your head is your husband. And reading that, you see where he said, for the head is the glory of the woman. You're not talking about your hair. Like your husband is your glory. So when you're now rubbing shoulder with your glory, which glory you can't get again? You don't get her.
Like you are fighting your helper.
That is why, see, at the time people say, as I be like this, say you be like, if you like have money, all the money in this life, there are some things you can never convince me into saying, because I have been able to read for myself, and from my environment who have taught me some lessons. At least at this age, I should not be naive about some things. They had come in to tell me you are a feminist. If the man says I'm paying school fees, no. How will I even put it? Like, what's the common thing that they always brag about in the home? I'm not married, so I don't know. I'm just saying, and then I would not be like, I can also do it, bro.
I understand.
I cannot do
your
it.
point of view, and it's not as if I'm antagonizing it.
Okay.
But you see, in this kind of age, when we talk about submission, some guys will actually use that word too much to trample upon the woman.
It's very
first,
simple.
it's very simple. That's what I'm saying. The woman's duty. Don't try to go out of your jurisdiction. Your duty is to support. When something is supporting, it's just like this table and the leg. You just support from under and let the top be at the top. But when we now really go into like, okay, you have to totally submit to your husband. Even there are some English words that when you use it, it's kind of heavier in the actual sense, and some guys will be like, everything you have to support, you have to submit, and the some. You know, at times you have to give free space, but as the woman, don't overstep your bound, and as the man, too, don't overuse that authority.
Well, my own understanding of what the submission is about, right? Let's say I'm in a relationship, I'm not married, I'm in a relationship, and I know that the relationship is not like, how will I put it? We are sure of what we are doing. It's not as if we are playing. Yes, we are hitting songs. It's not as if we are playing games with ourselves. That will not be relationship. When they play game.
They play.
I can see.
They play.
Just they play.
Yeah.
Just they play.
Like we actually in a relationship.
Yeah,
Let me dive into something else, just a little. I heard someone say, when you say you are in a serious relationship, you know, guys see that post. Like, stop saying I'm in a serious relationship. Serious relationship, and the guy never come propose in a relationship with that. All right, let's continue.
Oh God.
So
Let's just say committed.
whatever,
If you
committed,
commit
serious, I don't know.
Wow.
Eh?
Word.
You say what?
If you commit, me, you know, serious. Olamide, I'm suspecting you.
How can you suspect me?
So you're in a committed relationship, you're not
But you're not
serious.
serious.
You're playing that girl, huh?
They play.
They play.
Just
They play, yeah.
See, for this life, try to play.
Okay, like I was saying something. So you are in a serious relationship with this person, all right? And then you guys know where this relationship is holding.
Yeah.
So as a girl or as a woman or a lady in that relationship, the guy, my understanding of submission though, the guy says, I want to buy this laptop. You get. Then as that supportive or supportive babe where you be, you'll be like, okay, why do you want to get a laptop? Are you sure getting phone won't be okay for you? I don't think you need a laptop for now. Be like, no. You know men, you know men, right?
Yes.
You know that they can be very stubborn in their head.
Yes.
They'll be acting like, you don't talk to me like that. You know. But if you ask me, I think you should get a phone first before they say, no. Me when they tell you I need laptop, I know why they tell you. No be you go tell you what I go do. You know, they talk that way.
You know why men are like that at times. What we are saying at times, you guys don't understand.
That's okay. That brings me to where I'm coming to. It'll be like, okay, no problem. If you insist that you need a laptop, fine. Okay, what will it cost? Like, what will it take you to get a laptop? Like, the money is already there. Of course, you can't be asking, do you have money? I can't, even me as a person, if someone asks me that kind of question, I seem to be like, what's wrong with this one? For me to say I want to buy it, don't I have the money? And I will tell you I want to buy. Okay, so then what you will not do? Okay, he says this is what he wants to buy. There's no point arguing this thing with you. Even when deep down my head, I feel that you don't need this thing now. You actually need another thing. A typical example is a car. He wants to buy let's say Sienna. No, the woman will probably prefers a Sienna because they now have a child or something, and he wants to buy, you know, that kind of car they used to call it greedy car, like only me and my wife.
How you buy only you and your wife?
You know, there are people like that, and it's tinted so that they can be carrying babes. Nobody will know. I don't inside car. And she now and she now says no, buy this for. Then he insists. As that supportive woman, you just allow him to follow his instinct. I'm not going to argue this thing with you, but okay, if you think that is what is best at this point, get it. But some woman, then feminists will now come and tell you, don't agree. How can you buy it, God? That means there's something fishy.
That means he wants to cheat.
That means, you know, those kind of thing. But then, if you now go and start rubbing shoulder, you're not in this house. You cannot do this, or even in that relationship. You can then, at the end of the day, be like, okay, if they challenge me, you know, stuff like that start coming up.
You can actually convince a man. It depends on how you
present it. That's what some women don't know.
Do you know most of the feminists?
Some feel like, how can you say you want to even buy this one? See, you are supposed to buy this one because your friend bought it, Abi. You are not saying you want to buy it again.
Do you know?
This is
I know like 3 feminists this year that got married. Seriously,
are social media feminists.
Deep
down inside their
and
mind,
most of the people on social media, they are following these people. They are trying to emulate like their character and the way they live.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is my role model. She's a feminist. So am I.
Rolls Royce.
She become. See, I'm not trying to. I don't want to mention this person's name. She's a celebrity. She become on social media, say all sort of things, but then now come on social media again to praise her husband.
What she's
these people know how to
doing more at home.
They know how to like pamper.
They are misleading people now.
And then care for their
husband. It is when you allow yourself to be misled.
Exactly.
No, there are some people. I'm not talking about myself. Some people are there. They are so. Would I say soft? They are soft-hearted, and anyone they've seen as role model, they just follow the person sheepishly. Like, they just be saying, you know, all this kind of stupid quote. There are some ladies whereby even some guys, they have this bad character, but instead of them to change themselves, they will now go and download some silly quotes that will support that their mumu character and start posting it.
Yeah, you know, that's
now
true.
Now to back up their nonsensical character. You see, it's just all these influencers that actually post all those things.
Well, but the truth is,
everyone should just know his or her place.
Feminism,
just support.
feminists. Forget. Now who can never catch? Nine be feminist.
Okay.
They give you better woto.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. Let's go to the next one, which is dating a religious fanatics. Who is a fanatic? A fanatic is a single zeal, someone that is single-minded with excessive zeal. Like this person is an extremist. An extremist. That's what the person is. So imagine that dating somebody that is very, very religious, but is a fanatic.
See, even if I meet one today, growing up as a young girl, I always said this, is it this church matter? I overcarry am for head.
Oh, wow.
I don't lie you. I overcarry am for head. I remember someone that liked me told me that, Gladys, I like you, but talking to you is as if I'm committing sin. Have you heard that kind of thing before? I've been told, someone told me, and I felt really bad. But in my head, the way I am on my head is not what what I'm acting. I am acting a different thing, and my head or the inside of me is different. So I'm like, why don't you come closer and actually know the kind of person that I am? Because you only see me in church and I hold microphone and I pray, kind of thing. See, no, you don't understand. Imagine I come to you and I be like, talking to you is as if I'm committing a crime. How would you feel? Someone told me that, Gladys, I like you, but talking to you is as if I'm committing sin. That, you see that word, I went back home, I sat down, I brooded on it, for days. That's up to this time. This I'm telling you happened in 2015. That is still fresh on my head this. I thought about it for days. I'm like, okay, why would someone say this? I have to start asking, because I dealt, most of my friends are way older than me. So if you're not careful, you think we are all age mates. I was the youngest among all of us. Because I don't roll with my mates, so that I don't think that you can impart knowledge that I need. You understand? So you have to start asking some of them, how do I behave? How do I talk? They started telling me. So I had to start making adjustments, bro. If not, you can have to start making adjustments. No. What I'm saying is, religious fanatics or whatever, you get. First of all, I'm going to find out, why is this person like this? Because sometimes, too, you don't really know. You might see the person to be like that, but the person is not actually inside of them. But you're the person seeing them to be that way. Okay. Do you understand? So I'm going to, ask, actually, if possible, go close, because I know it has happened to me before. So I'm not going to,
if you now go close to them, you now
understand. There are people like that someone actually told me once that you hardly smile. And I'm wondering, hey, if you meet me, me hardly smile. I don't understand. If you're walking on the road, I don't be shining things for everybody on the road. You understand? Now when you now come close and now see how playful that this kid can be, we be is she okay? You understand? So I'll go close first, understand why. Then we'll not take it from there.
Yeah, well, I believe a fanatic comes in different ways. There are different kind of fanatics. There's the mild one and there's the strong one. This person can be so when I talk about fanatic, they just don't want to mix with other religious ways.
Yeah.
They want to be fixated on their God.
Okay.
That's my own.
It's on their God.
On their religion. Sorry, please.
The person will not marry. But wait, the person like that. Wait, the person will not marry and not have sex with the wife. They not produce kids. I mean, they will cover their eyes and be like, baby, off the light. Let's cover everywhere.
Some people don't want to have sex like that. Some Muslims say another star is the sin. Some even hold their scarf and say, hey, scarf want to my scarf want to follow. Don't disturb me too much. You know that kind of thing.
Do you know?
They're religious. They're like,
see. Doing you want to start bros, and if bros goes outside, what happens to the relationship? What's the right? No.
Yeah, don't start bros.
You understand?
So we have a topic that is related to that. As Anita Joseph said, the Bible didn't tell us not to give our husband, their husband sex when fasting. if you're fasting, my husband should request for sex, baby, I wanna go, So you just have to you have to do the bidding of your husband.
And that's the truth though.
Wait,
provided it's not boyfriend and girlfriend, people are
sorry.
Marriage.
After the sex, does the fast continue?
Yes, of course.
Is it what?
You
continue your fast now. You continue your fast. Because see,
after that one, that you've lost strength, you not go and take maybe.
I don't know for people.
Pick me.
But can I ask you something? Have you seen God before?
Mba.
Mba. When a man comes, that in the Bible that Jesus Christ described us as the bride, while he's the bridegroom. Do you know? Okay. Now, the bridegroom wants something from the bride. And you've not seen Jesus before, so your husband is standing as the God that you are seeing. That's why, as a young person, you don't need to marry a miss, and he's telling you, babe, now this thing I want it now. Someone asked a question, was like, what if you're dressed for church and your spouse he wants to have sex?
They have sex now.
Your dress, your husband, undress, do it. Undress. When you're done, wear your clothes back and go to church. Because you see, what if that brother sits behind the coffee sister?
I'm sorry, wait, you are a man.
I'm a man.
This thing can happen to you guys. You say what? Don't tell me that.
I'm loving this stuff.
You that I know. You look like this bad. Calm down. You look like this bad boy.
How did you know?
He's a good bad boy.
With bad
what?
You're a bad boy.
I'm not a bad boy.
See, let me tell you something. Guys,
okay.
I think this thing, like this sexual urge, everything. Like,
I'm a guy, you.
I think that you be Bobrisky.
We're talking about us now. Let me confirm.
This sexual urge happens to them in a way they kind of like emerging.
How?
The wife can be dressed up for church and then they be like, oh babe, you're looking good. Like just spank, you know what I'm saying?
Alodoguna Rose.
Are you talking about the movie class?
You know that song? Here Rose. We are church girls, so God, please help us.
In that kind of situation, you can just, just do the hand job or something. Or,
do what?
Hand job.
It's not the same thing.
DJ or something.
Is it
now destroying all the old dress?
Is that
it's the same thing?
Is that DJ? That I would think that is no good because it's that mouth she will carry to church. You don't understand? No,
forget.
I'm sorry, I'm not married though.
They say you and this person, you are now one.
Yeah.
You've come together.
So what's the point? What's the point? If you can do.
The person is your half. You're like half.
See, bro. See, bro.
If you are wearing gown, just shift it. If you are wearing trouser, just take
pull it down.
You go and change now.
Change wetin?
It's a
go boss. You know the boss. Are you a rough rider? Are you a rough rider?
Are you portable? You need it.
Calm down.
As in
go boss.
It's not boss.
I they talk.
No fit boss.
Oh, you don't understand.
Everywhere would boss.
Everywhere would be, to be messy.
It's not boss. It's not be messy.
It's not be messy.
Wala.
You know that's actually very very
to actually be messy somehow. So just let her go and come back now.
Go where? God will not concentrate in church.
Should not be imagining I can't use my wife.
And that's the one will make it because the sexual tension will be high by then. So before you even get like this, by the time your gate man lock the gate and you're using tinted vehicle. Oh my goodness.
And I got that big. Jeez, they came.
Oh
Jesus.
God. When the tension has been brewing for
while
you are there,
you won't be able to concentrate.
Imagine
see, after the concentration and after the Lord's prayer, your wife wants to be greeting everybody. You just pick your phone, just text her one kind of all this kind of quick text. Just put it there.
See,
oh my God.
I heard someone say something once. I don't know how true it is. The man was in the office, and he had the urge was so high. And then he called the wife, hello babe, where are you?
You should tell me that when there is all I'll reach that office. Reaching that office.
He said, babe, where are you? And she said, I'm at the house. I'm like, I'm coming home. Ross left his seat. He drove down home, finished and went back to work.
It can happen.
See, let me tell you something. It's even better because if they be like, what is wrong with you? Didn't you have it last night? What is wrong with you? Then there's a secretary in the office.
Baby, come on to me.
Please come to mommy, I beg. Come to mommy, I beg.
That one is sexual addiction.
It's not sexual addiction. It's not sexual addiction.
You're talking about guys. I'm a guy. That's weird. How can you say you're on camera and you're on stage? You now start thinking of some kind of things. You now rush home. No, now. I think of it now. There is time for everything. When you get to see, you have let's
say they like work. They like work too much.
Okay, so you like that.
I used to have a coursemate.
It's not about work, but you now getting to a point whereby this sexual urge won't just come just all of a sudden. You start brewing bit by bit. And as a guy, if you are in a secluded area, it might actually come. But once you want to start feeling that kind of urge, once you go outside where there are people and you start talking, it will leave your mind. So you now allowing that thing to get to a point whereby you now rush home. Don't be saying shit cash you or you have running stomach.
Excuse me.
You now run home. No. See, if that kind of person, they need to fear that kind of guy.
Let me tell you something.
What if the guy travels to another state, probably on a vacation or on a business trip? And there's no way you won't have this same sexual. You need to start to tame your sexual urge. That's why you run from work.
You need to advise your fellow guys on that. Well, okay, see, I want to say I used to have this coursemate. Okay. I had a coursemate. I won't call his name because I don't know if he's watching. So if you know it's you, I didn't call your name. Remember that, right? So this coursemate of mine, there was a time that one of our lecturers always preferred that we submit our assignments on cue. Okay. Like you submit one after the other on cue. And this guy, he doesn't wear jean trouser. He wears a plain trouser and a shirt. So, and say you carry big ass, don't stand in his front because Odogu must rise. And
that's a pervert.
He's a normal person.
That's a pervert.
Like, no, I'm just saying.
As a guy.
So, see, if you one day, like I asked somebody once, like when you're using cotton bud to clean your ear, does it make you feel a certain way? Let me ask, please. Does it make you feel?
To make you feel somehow. You just close your eyes, you'll be enjoying the sensation.
It doesn't make me feel anyhow. You understand? Like if someone is that guy, whenever he's cleaning his ear in the class, sometimes he will use the cover of his pen. You just be saying like, I'm trying
to see that he's not okay. He's not okay.
That's why I had to ask you guys, does it make you feel a certain way? Because me, I actually find it awkward because I'm like ordinary cleaning of ear. Like what will I be doing? Changing the look of my face, rolling my eyes up because I'm cleaning my own ear.
Yeah.
Like it's not as if someone is doing it for me. I'm the one doing it for myself.
Guys, it's for so many people.
You understand? So this guy, whenever he's cleaning ear, I'm like, oh. One day I was just looking at him like, is this guy okay? Like for real, is he okay? Then if you tickle him, you hear different kind of sounds. Those kind of thing. Then one will not stand on the queue. You are in his front, like he's behind you. He's just begging you, please see, don't cross here, just shift forward. Those kind of things, shift forward. I'll not be wondering, wait though, like.
That's a pervert.
That is one person. Then another person there's this guy too that was in my department at that time. Like if you just rub it, the way, like we play in the office, right? You rub his chest. You are doing like it's as if you're trying to awaken something that is not supposed to be awake. You understand? So
see, as a guy, there are places whereby it's not everywhere you touch on the guy's body that would actually make the guy feel aroused or something. If you let's say guy A, B, and C. If you touch on part in A, it might not be the same part in B, or it might be different part in C. So once, as a guy, you know that this person is going to a place whereby it will be injurious to your health.
What's your own number?
I was about to ask that question. Please, what's your own?
No,
like, what part can I touch now?
What's your own? Let's touch.
I mentioned
what
three.
Part can I touch
I mentioned
now?
3 guys, A, B, and C.
Please, your A. No, let's give him A because A is here. The B is the guy behind the camera.
I didn't outline the character.
The B is the guy behind the camera.
I didn't outline the characteristics of A, B, and C. I just did differently. So if you
sorry, please, letter A.
Which one can we touch in your own body? And I'm like,
Yes, please, just tell us.
The only part you can touch is my bank account. Outside that one.
Is everything.
That's the only part that will arouse me now.
If you should send the money, I say.
No. If the money is not like 100 million, hey,
are you on the show?
Is it your concern? So once you know this person is actually going to some parts whereby you don't like to be touched there, just stop the person, restrict the person, unless the person proceed. Okay, you have to deal with it. And when
my God.
times this Odogu,
No, the year word.
At times to be
You go beat and
but I want to like, why is it like that? Because you're a man. You need to answer us. Why is it like that?
Do you know
Do you know that?
Like that's a game mind.
Odogu has
Yes,
mind
it
of
does.
his own.
Do you know that if
How do you know a guy?
as a lady speaking to a guy sometimes kind of like make that thing. I'm
Serious.
serious. If you are used to that person, if you are used on
It does not make
I said
me.
on
I'm
me.
talking personal. No,
if you are used to that person, to that particular lady,
Yeah.
it's kind of like
It's not me. It's not me. It's my other guys, but not me.
probably when you guys are talking about something.
Come on, this guy go
No,
difficult to have.
no.
I'm serious. That's the problem.
I don't
I'm
understand.
just be talking to a lady.
I beg.
Like 1 hour.
No. If this person is your girlfriend, wait. How can I be talking to you now? We are talking inside office.
You know, like I said your girlfriend.
You said the close person. You didn't mention.
It's
maybe
someone you are used to.
No, not like talking to her. Not like talking to her in the office. Let's say like
office
you at home. Let's
in
say.
secluded area. No man now.
Now what they talk? I for talk whether it doesn't when they say like 3 hours.
It might be outside. It might be on the road. It might be anybody.
No. Like when you're having a conversation.
Waiting. They want. As they close door like this, they 2 seconds.
So okay, DJ Capri says you can still meet the love of your life before the end of the year. I still get up for the hopeless.
Wait till the end of the
Up for the
year.
hopeless.
Today is
like
27th.
Today's 27.
we get like 4 days.
Those for this.
4 days to go. So I'm hoping on God.
I know be Mr. Doctor.
If you don't have any LOM,
Is there what?
I say.
Forget it till 20.
Well, DJ Capri met her fiance just 25 days, and then they are engaged currently. Some people have said that she's probably pushed by the engagement of her sister. That's Temi. Is it Temi or Temi? Temi or Tedola.
Adeteni.
It's Temi. Temi or Tedola. And that girl is. She's fine. She's fine.
See this one.
She's fine.
Very, very beautiful. And she's sensible. She does not just come to social media to just say anything. She's mature, way matured. Oh my God. I wish I'm Mr. Easy, but don't worry. I'll find my $30.
You're not Mr. Easy. You okay? It cannot be easy.
Well, I can't.
You cannot be easy.
Then
You know that Easy used to send
Mr.
package to
Rigid.
the girl like once in a while, like
Package.
yes, like love package, something like that. But his work you be doing.
No, see.
You know, be like,
It's work.
hello, babe. See, I see. No, be like, see, I'll call you back.
I'm about to read it.
Respect. Do my story.
Had it been Otedola was busy chasing all those people up and down, he won't have this kind of money. He was working. Look at him now. He's 60, but he's enjoying his lifestyle that he has worked for a while. He was during his youthful age. He didn't want.
If you don't get moment in the past of the life, what me and you go do for this life? See,
I
they want you.
I go like meeting wife.
See, I'm watching you.
I'm the softest human being on the surface of the earth.
Okay, I'm going to time with
When it comes to that kind of thing.
Ocean guys are actually
Because we are in official setting.
let me brag a little
When
about.
I get to unofficial setting, you will
let
see.
me brag a little about Ocean guys. They're actually the best.
It's not the Ocean guys. No talk to. No talk to. Ocean guys, no get sick.
Sorry.
It's not Ocean guys.
Where could that in?
Me personally.
Where could that in?
You have this official. You have this public and private self. There are some people whereby when you are used to them, just like your girlfriend or something, you don't, when you are in secluded area.
It's just like, okay,
you
yeah.
just open up.
Last week Friday, someone asked me, where are you from? I said, I'm from Abia State. They say, Abia girls. Now they find no boss, now they stubborn. I'm like, stubborn? In what sense?
I don't like to say all this kind of thing.
I'm like, stubborn in what? But am I stubborn? Of course, no. Like, see that guy that said no, it's God that will punish you. Be careful. Don't say it again because we are live set. If I come out from here, I will deal with somebody. But honestly speaking, you can't just because of one particular thing. Sometime last week I wanted to like generalize. I'll be like, these people. So when I said no, it's just this particular person that have this issue, not everybody. Be like, well, it's true, shall. Even in my own family. When I get my character, my siblings get their own. No. And you even ask me like, are you guys related? Like for real, man.
That's true.
When you see me laughing, joking around, then you now see my younger sister who is serious with her life.
Alright guys,
You know,
we've
imagine.
talked about feminism and who is a feminist, and also the negative side and also the positive side feminism and feminists has hard on relationships in the past.
Please, young people like us, young girls, no, they pay attention to all these feminists too. Some of them are getting married. Some of them are even married. Their children they are abroad with their husband, and they had to tell you say, no grief for them.
The way they used to respect their husband, I'm serious. The way
But
they
for real,
respect
man.
their husband.
For real.
Okay, who wants to divorce?
Like those guys that you see meet in the beer party, they'll tell you, women cheat. Like they will convince you to cheat, and they don't cheat. There are men like that. They will convince you to cheat, even call the girl for you. Like who the girl on your behalf. And they are very, very loyal to their wives. In fact, they may think the thought of cheating will make them like fall sick. But they will convince you into cheating, and you not cheat, you not carry gorilla go meet your wife first.
Do you think the Nigerian man, like main thought of cheating, will make him want to fall sick?
I'm just saying.
Man, or another country.
A Nigerian man.
Main thought of cheating will make a Nigerian man want to fall sick.
You should fall sick now, because why would you think of cheating in the first place? So you should fall sick. Fall sick, yeah? How you going to think about
Your
cheating?
husband though.
My husband.
How will he fall sick?
Should not fall sick.
Don't let him be fall sick now.
Okay.
No, the kind of sick I'm talking, let him have headache when you're thinking.
He now massage his
Yeah, I'll massage your head when you come back home. Baby, it's doing me here. Oh, sorry, baby.
Sorry, baby. Oh, and also dating a religious fanatic and
I think I didn't comment on that. Dating religious fanatic. I think fanaticism is it fanaticism? Entirely in general, it is not good. Is it too much of everything? It's bad. When you are too fanatic about your religion or your ideas or your football club, I even hate that one. Or your football club or a particular footballer or just anything.
There's something I don't like someone doing for me. Like I will never impose my idea on anybody, and I wouldn't want you for any good reason to impose your idea on me. Don't allow me to make my own choices. Give it to me. I will weigh it and then reason with you, not to impose it on me. Because if you impose it on me, if that thing go wrong,
you'll be the one to take the blame. Because it's your idea, not my idea.
You even cry because me. Okay.
Okay, Anita Joseph said the Bible did not instruct you to starve your husband of sex.
So, auntie, if you're married, even if pastor declare 100 days fasting and your husband is telling you, babe, you have to end after 3 days. Better listen to him. If not, divorce, I wait you.
We will not do anything.
So you can't do fasting.
Oye Kudati.
It's not if your husband says, babe, see, you have to fast now. Just fast for 40.
If he says let's fast, we have to agree. Because if not, even God will not answer the prayer.
No, our own opinion is different from yours. Now, she says she does not even want it at all.
I know that no one fast though. Calm down.
But forget that.
Calm 100 days fasting and I'm married
it's
to my
not
husband.
200, just like 40.
You say what?
Why would I be fasting for 40? Am I Jesus Christ? I don't understand. 40 days.
No, it's just 40.
But maybe not
40 days fasting and prayer. 40 days and 40 nights.
No, it's not like
40 days. I will not eat for 40 days.
And I will not do.
It's like dry fasting now.
Don't eat that. I will not eat now.
It's like white. You will be eating.
Eating what?
There won't be salt. There won't be Maggi. There won't be anything. There won't be any
You'll be eating.
seasoning.
You'll be drinking ogi. You'll be drinking gari or anything.
I don't understand.
There won't be pepper. There won't be salt.
Even that fast self, which is the truth, you may not even have.
You will be eating fruits.
You may not even have the energy or the thoughts of having sex may not even come.
Yeah, when you're
fasting,
something like that. Because you won't have strength.
You have the strength.
When you don't have strength, it might not even come.
So wait, people that are living together, I mean they agree, shall. I mean the husband is going to work and coming back, and then he's only the wife that is fasting. They also have an agreement.
They will have an agreement.
They definitely have an agreement. A pastor cannot just wake up and say, "It's my holiday." then he enters. No, he would have told the wife. The wife would have known that in this particular day of the week is my husband's fasting day. You can't just declare fasting for 14 days and your wife is not fasting with you, and she now ties towel and bends over you. Then you God, I beg. Fasting has finished. Forget. It's been a while,
It's been a while these days. Hey, oh my God! I thought you girls' closet is what's happening. Okay, I thought girls' closet is what happened. It's girls' closet. No glamour person. The tie scarf. The tie scarf.
I don't understand what. Like read it. I don't understand what you read.
No glamour person. The tie scarf. Glamour Gladys. She's trying to call your name. I don't
I
understand.
thought girls
No glamour person that ties scarf. We've talked about girls talk and stuff like that.
Miss Vibe Lord. See, it's been a long time. We've actually missed you.
I'm trying to understand what she typed. Maybe you can make us understand very well.
Yeah.
So we can comment on it. Right,
been a while
right
since
now
I
I'm
actually
lost.
It's been a while though.
It's been a while though.
It's been a while. Hope you're fine. How's everything over there? And Merry Christmas and Happy
Okay, wait. Yeah, I'm tying scarf. Yes, I am Mommy G with a touch of Cardi B. Are you okay now? Yeah, you know.
Okay.
So
What did you with the
please,
touch of
as
Cardi B?
a married woman and as a married man, I am going to advise you as a potential married. Sorry.
No, you can't advise married people.
No,
Because
wait,
you are
calm
not
down,
married
I'm
yet.
not married yet. But then, no,
Advise
you
people
cannot-
in your
no,
category.
people in my category. If you are fasting and you think when you want to, your fast will not answer. I mean, your fast will not reach.
Hey, if you're not married now and you want to, you better be fasting with your life now. What are you having sex for? No, for real now.
So
There's
this
this-
is not for
there's this-
married
It's not for married
This
people. I'm
Muslim
sorry,
fast
but that's
is
the
that,
truth.
what is
Ramadan fast.
Ramadan fast. So there's this my friend that
Ramadan.
she has a boyfriend. So she's like, hey, you know that as a Muslim, you're not to cook for the man.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
he's
If you are the
fasting,
girlfriend.
if you are the girlfriend, if you're not the wife. So she now asked me, may I have a little Muslim this thing? I'm like, you are the girlfriend, you can't cook for him now. I don't understand.
cook for himself.
Like, maybe I'm the babe. Are you guys married? Even if you guys are engaged,
If you are not
you can
married,
still
you
cook.
cannot cook for him.
Like, it doesn't matter.
Because that means you are enjoying wife benefits without paying any dowry. So that is offside. You don't dare.
It's a sin.
You
It's
want
a
to
sin.
score without joining the team. No, you have to
You have
pay.
to join the
You have to
team.
cook for you.
Exactly.
You won't be able to cook for you if you are fasting.
So Ramadan is coming now. If you know you are not married and you have a baby, better marry her before.
Especially those
Before
boyfriend and
Ramadan.
girlfriend living together. They'll be like, call me, olówórí mi.
So wait, but why would I be living with a guy that does not pay my dowry? I'm
Some
sorry.
girls are
Who did it?
I will not do that.
When I was in school.
I won't do that. I'm sorry.
Many.
My ego will not allow me to do it. So that ego.
I will not wake up and I'm like, good morning.
Is it
babe.
ego or ego?
Is it what?
Ego will not allow me to do
My
my
ego
ego.
is intact.
I
I'm
beg.
just like this kid.
I beg.
But when it comes to
Let's ego.
this thing, the ego will go away a bit.
No, there's no ego in that one.
No, there's still ego.
No, there's still
Ah,
ego.
there's still
to
ego,
some
man.
extent.
Come on
Then
now.
when it comes to
Come on now.
being-
So you won't play a sharp one on me. Hello.
Oh my God.
Hello. No, it's that now. No, like you cover everything. This is where they got. You cover everything, like protect everything.
But when
Come
you're
on
with
now,
the right,
come on
when you're with that
now, come on
person, you
now.
now wear lingerie.
Which person?
Is it
Okay,
lingerie?
when you're married.
And when you're married,
You wear lingerie.
Now anything you
I'm married.
like.
you can walk from the sitting room to the bedroom naked. Come on now, with the glory of God moving around you like. Hallelujah. Lord, I beg. I don't want to speak in tongues like hallelujah.
This one,
Hallelujah.
Glady B. Glady B.
Glady B.
Not
Yeah,
Glady B.
That's why I said I am Mommy G with a touch of Cardi B. Every woman needs it. Because if every woman needs to be Mommy G.O. That means you're a praying wife with a touch of Cardi B that performs.
The touch of that spice.
You understand? That performs well.
Yeah.
Not be saying you have one shot, they go to bed. Just don't worry.
You don't wear bomb shorts. You wear lingerie. Is it lingerie? I've been listening to the
Yeah,
podcast.
lingerie.
Lingerie. Just wear it.
If the like this, yeah, you know that song Alba Sarah Kaya. No, be like sorry. You now spread your hand.
Like open
Open the floodgates.
Holy Spirit. Okay. I'm not part of this ministry. I'm
Who
not
are
part
these
of this
ones?
ministry.
Who are these ones?
Okay, Vi Blood said she doesn't get notification. I think you're going to put on your notification bell for you to be able to get notified.
Yeah, put your notification
Yeah,
bell,
put your
please.
notification bell for you to be able to get notified. We love you and we miss you so much. And your beach boy. This beach.
Yeah, vibe. Yeah, he's not on beach wear today.
Not on beach.
Because we've gone to beach and come back, have we?
Yeah. That's true.
Like, don't worry.
We miss you. Thank you guys for staying tuned. And DJ Copy said you can still meet the love of your life before the end of this.
So please, if you are single,
We just have 4 days.
So
to New
please,
Year.
if you are fashion, I'm single. You can mingle. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
and if you're single, he's searching.
Yeah.
Did I just speak your language right now? You need to pay me for that.
And if you have money and you're single, it's searching.
Well, take.
My G,
Confirm.
I got you.
What's
I'm
with
not
this?
Sabian. My G.
On live show, are they watching now? Are they watching now? They will come after you.
I got you. Yeah, please don't come after me. You just come and greet him, no. Please, oh.
And please, if you have money and you can take care of an Igbo girl, you know. You know.
Are you doing advertisement?
Excuse you, like you don't advertise yourself right now. What do you mean?
I'm just saying something. You said if you have to close, that's
it's not for me. I'm speaking for a friend. I'm speaking for a friend.
Excuse me, first of all, the shake that I did now, I don't know anything about.
Why is she feeling guilty?
Me, I said the shake me something. I better go before I message me. Is this Scorpion?
Don't be Scorpion.
No, I'm beyond to I don't be Scorpion. I'm beyond.
Oh God.
Alright, guys, thank you so much for staying tuned. Really appreciate you guys so very much. Even though we didn't get comments from you, but we hope to get a lot of comments from okay. A lot of comments.
Let's play game now. Let's play our game. No. It's been a while though.
Olamide is shy.
Side anymore.
Because they want to play game.
See, wait. Let me start with this game.
Let me correct this impression. This is gonna be our last closet for the year. No, it's not. Oh wow! Today is just Tuesday.
I was saying, sir, Mr. Sir, I'm not there.
You know, I just felt it like, I'm like, how did it feel? Okay, you thought today is Saturday, Abby. I'm sorry to post your book. Today is just Tuesday.
But then we continue tomorrow again.
But what I meant to say is today is going to be the last Tuesday in the year 2022. Of course, this Tuesday is not going to come back again. So if you know that you love us, tell us how much you love us now. Because see this Tuesday, but we'll photocopy today.
Yeah.
I'll put it in my room.
Yeah, but so next year we'll be doing today.
Today. Yeah. You have sense. You make heaven like the one.
You know, it's sure for me now. I don't say man. It's sure.
Like we'll not do something like today in history. Like what's today's date? 27/12/22. God, I beg. In history.
I think we have history. We have more history comments here.
Okay.
Why not start a reality show?
Oh my God! Like wow.
Wow!
Thank you.
Wow!
Idea. Thank you.
Thank you
We'll
very
start
much.
it.
We love the idea so much. Thank you. Oh my God, we don't want to leave this show, but then
like I don't feel like leaving today. I don't feel like leaving today.
We have to go. We have to go.
Them.
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 So now I'm going now. See, we just have 7 days to New Year.
7 days is a what are you thinking?
We just have
4 days.
To New Year. And the company said
you can still meet the love of your life in 4 days.
In 4 days.
God, I beg.
What God cannot do
does not exist.
What God cannot do
does not exist.
My brethren,
my brother, my sister.
You don't even know if the bone of your bone is inside the studio. You don't even know.
It's not here. We have come to the end.
We're not coming end day. Wait. someone called them. Someone used to call his husband my bone. How do you see that? My bone. God.
If you call him bone, now bone.
Now one guy he said, no wonder he's choking you.
God.
How can I
no, that to be your bone, so it would actually choke you every night and
choke me, daddy.
If it's your flesh, you know.
Bone, choke me. Choke me, bone.
Ma, for me now.
Choke me, bone. Choke me, but.
For me, baby. For me. Like it's a wonderful day.
It's a blessed day.
Is a what?
It's a wonderful day.
No, that's my own. It's a wonderful day.
It's a blessed day.
It's a blessed day.
God, I copy.
It's a wonderful day.
Oh my goodness! Like I love today. Like what did we eat today, Seth? As for me, I ate Gary in the morning.
Yeah, what?
I ate Gary in the morning with a foriro soup.
No, you don't say Gary. You say Garium.
Garium sulfate.
I ate Gary in the morning. What are you saying? Don't confuse my confusion.
You say Garium. Stop it. You have to be classy. On this show, excuse me.
No, when we don't start our reality show, I can do class. But for now, this is girl closet. I ate Gary in the morning. I'm sorry.
Well,
God.
let me see what I ate in the morning. Ogi.
So is it Ogi? Say Ogi.
Okay.
No, I
Actually took
I ate
papa, you know,
rice
papa.
and fried plantain.
Hey God, I beg. Who be this?
Ha!
Like fried.
I'm you are a ritualist.
Of course now, I don't directly one.
You're a ritualist. I cover myself with the blood of Jesus.
Okay.
I
no
cover the
wahala.
surrounding with the blood of Jesus. Alright guys, thank you so much for staying tuned. See you guys some other time. I remain Adene Adiola and happy New Year in advance.
And I remain Olajide Taufik
Olamide.
And I am still your one and only Zubi Glad. Thank you so much for watching Girls Closet today.
Bye.
My birthday is in 2 weeks. I love to announce it. I love to announce
You
it.
say your birthday is next year. Your birthday is next year.
Is it
That's
like
what you say.
what is today's date?
Today's date
Today
is
is
27th.
2022.
2022.
I take concern
Your
you.
birthday is 2023.
Is your birthday not next year?
Your birthday was last
Is your birthday not next year?
last week.
They think I'm is your birthday not next year?
Next
No,
year.
Can I
this
say
is my
next
next
year?
birthday?
My birthday is in 2 weeks time.
Your
I'm
birthday is
sorry.
next year.
My birthday is in
It's
2 weeks
next
time.
year.
I'm a complete Capricorn. What is wrong with you? Allow me to advertise myself. Like this is me telling my
Gemini.
viewers, telling my lovelies
I'm a
That
Gemini.
that I'm a
Oh,
Capricorn.
I
That
get
what?
it. I'm a Gemini.
I'm a proud cap.
Is it
And he's a
that?
Capricorn. Get out of here. Get out of here. I don't want to do this again. I don't want to do this again with you. I don't want to again, Joe.
my God.
Leave me alone. Why can't you be a Capricorn?
I beg get that.
Oh my God.
You're a Capricorn.
Yes.
Alright, so,
Uh,
we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, that was a freeze after it. We unfreezed. Thank you so much.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
Bye.